Good evening. Hello, everyone. Coach Sandy B here. It is the final Sunday of 2025. Wow, what a year. This is a time that I wanted us to take a moment to pause. We have had a year that has been so dynamic, so interesting. Many may say, many have described it as challenging, many have described it as a year of growth, a year of purpose, a year of shedding, right? We talk about the year of the snake. And so thinking about shedding the things that no longer serve you. So this time, I wanted to take a moment to pause with you. No rush, no plan yet, just to reflect. See, this year carried that energy that wasn't easy, right? See, the snake year, that snake energy is one that many may describe as not one that's a soft year. And when you think about shedding and releasing and seeing clearly what no longer is who you are and what you desire to change, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel easy. It is a pain that is allowing for you to grow. But in allowing for you to grow, you are seeing some things clearer than you've done before. You are allowing for yourself to move in a space that is allowing you to expand. So before we talk about where we're going, we need to honor what we're leaving behind. And when you think about honoring this year and the lessons it's taught us, it's important to do some reflecting. See, the snake year, it asks for your honesty. Are there situations that you could think about this year where you had to be honest with yourself? You couldn't perform. There wasn't a opportunity for you to pretend any longer. That's what this year was about. It was about bringing things to the forefront where you couldn't put on that mask. You had to be honest with yourself. You could no longer pretend. You just had to deal with the truth. And in doing that, it allows for you to shed some beliefs, some mindsets, some habits that you were holding on to. And in doing that, you are now seeing clearly. And when you think about what this year stripped away from you, I would like for you to, if you choose, to journal about how that is allowing you to feel. When you think about the things that were stripped away from you, maybe relationships that no longer serve you, uh, thoughts and ideas that you thought were just true to who and what you believed, they are stripped away from you because you know some different things now. You've learned some things. What situations forced you to see things as they really are? I had different conversations with clients where we talked about their relationships and how they're changing different places, whether it's with clients or coworkers or with family members, and being honest to deal with those situations. You could no longer hide from them. This year, that's what that snake energy brought, that shedding, that bringing to light, that clarity that many of us didn't know we needed to have. What habits, what relationships, what expectations could not survive this season? When you think about what you believe to be true and how your mindset has changed, the habits that have changed in this season, if it fell away this year, it wasn't punishment, it was protection. Some things had to fall so you could see reality for what it truly was. And that didn't necessarily feel good. Maybe it was that job that you knew you should have left years ago, but This year was a year where you finally were severed from it. So you had to move forward with courage. You had to have faith. You had to believe in yourself, even when you didn't know how you were going to survive to the next day, because that's how challenging this year has been. That is how tough this year has felt. Things have felt away, people have left. It wasn't punishment, it was for your protection. And so if you can allow for yourself to believe that things were working for your good, and the situations that you were able to go through, they were protecting you, you can choose to be excited to know that you are no longer carrying things that don't serve you anymore. So I want you to take some time to write in the comments and share with me those things that are no longer serving you, that you are no longer carrying into this new season. See, the power of shedding is making sure that you are not holding on to things that you don't need anymore. You don't need those situations and those places. You don't need that position because you have a bright future with better opportunities that are available to you. So this year had to sever that job from you, sever that relationship so you can be free. You can be stripped from the facade. A lot of things are coming clear. A lot of things are coming to light in this season. And snakes do not negotiate with old skin. So there's no back and forth. You know what needs to be done and it's going to happen. And so you're shedding it. You're letting go of that old skin. It doesn't serve you. So snakes do not negotiate with old skin. They release it fully or they don't grow. So you have to release it because you desire to grow. You have to release what no longer serves you this year so you can grow into what you are becoming next year. Shedding can feel uncomfortable because growth always stretches us, and old versions serve a purpose, but they cannot lead the next chapter. So that's why we have to let go, and that takes leadership and that takes discipline. Are you ready to walk into the next version of who you are becoming? This is why you must shed in this year, in this season. This is why you must go through the uncomfortable time that you're in because it's preparing you. That old version will no longer serve you in the new year. That old version of who you were will no longer serve you. Shedding will be uncomfortable because you are growing and you are stretching. You have a new season upon you. This next chapter is allowing you to let go because it's an act of leadership and not loss. So you don't lose anything that was meant to evolve with you. You're only losing the things that are not meant to go with you to that next level. So everything that is meant to go with you will continue to remain, but the things that no longer serve you, the habits that no longer serve you, they are fleeing, they are going. And that can be a little scary, but you must understand that you must look ahead because with this new season becomes a opportunity for you, an opportunity for you to become the person that is renewed, that has been shed and brought forward into this new season, into this new energy. Now you prepare for this new energy that is moving with intention. This horse energy, what 2026 is bringing. This energy is one that is not chaotic. It's about momentum. We've been building momentum this last quarter of the 2025 in anticipation of the new that's coming and understanding that the chaos, we are moving from chaos to clarity in 2026. This year, we started talking about the importance of moving from chaos, getting away from the noise, allowing for ourselves to hear our inner voice so we can move with intention. And so the time is now. 2026 is about momentum, it's about intentional movement. The horse energy represents that movement, that courage, that visibility, and that stamina that we've been preparing for this year by shedding. And so, in doing that, this new year, it's about action, my friends. We're not waiting, it's about bringing our passion to life. That passion must be paired with direction. You must have direction, you must have a clear vision of where you desire to go. This energy, it rewards clarity. So, right now, this is where you take the time to create that vision for yourself, that vision that is filled with action. Because for you to move with great intention, you've got to have action at the forefront of what you desire. When you create this vision for this new year of movement, this new year of action, this new year of clarity and visibility, we've got to make sure that this passion that we have for the work that we get to do, for our joy, for our excitement, for the impact we get to have, it has to have direction. This energy rewards clarity. So if you don't choose a direction, you'll burn your energy running in circles. And you don't have time for that. You have time for focused direction, for focus action. You have time to show up with great intention and to achieve your wins. You don't have time for spinning your wheels. You have time for focus. When you think about the lessons of this year and then the movement that you will make next year, this season, it requires both your wisdom and your motion. You cannot be confused. You cannot be in a state of chaos, making circles around your dreams and goals. You've got to take action. This year taught us discernment. This 2025 year taught us discernment. And for next year, it requires us to be committed. It requires us to be locked in. It requires us to take intentional action. Are you ready to take intentional action for your wins? Because when you reflect and you think about all the things you'd survived this year, all the weapons that formed, but they did not prosper, all of the disappointment, all of the frustration, all of the challenges, all of the obstacles that you withstood, and still were able to achieve goals and still were able to move forward, even with the disappointments, you must be encouraged to know that by learning these lessons this year, you can be committed to show up and do the work for your wins. You're taking the time to reflect, plus taking action to create real wins for yourself so you can replicate the things that went well this year, because so many things went well this year. You were able to complete that project, complete that certification, complete that course. You were able to achieve those goals in your business. You were able to make those revenue targets, even in the midst of the challenges you experience, even with the downsizing of employees. Every step of the way, you committed to yourself and you showed up and you did it. Not perfectly, because we are not striving for perfection. We always are committed and moving forward, knowing that each step is bringing us closer to our goals. And those lessons that we were able to gain this year are allowing us to move forward with great intention, because each step is moving us closer. So it's up to you to decide, what truth did you learn this year that will guide you in your movements for next year? Where are you being called to move boldly, but also intentionally? You must decide today, how will you show up next year? What will you feel? Will you feel peace? Will you feel joy? Will you feel confidence in the work that you get to do? Because this year is preparation for next year's success. This year was laying the foundation for us, was stripping us away. This year was intentionally hard because we had to strip those old beliefs, those old mindsets that no longer serve us, in anticipation of what's to come. I'm so excited that you decided to be here because you are committed to your wins. You are committed to showing up and doing the work for your goals. And that's why you will continue to see success. We decided to lock in this season, knowing that the challenges and obstacles will come, and they definitely did come, but we didn't give up. We didn't give up when it got hard. We made some changes, we pivoted, but we continued to move forward. And that's what goal getters do. You must be grounded in your intention. You must know that you know that you know that in this season, you are committed to taking action. You are grounding to setting the intentions for your wins. This is not about setting 50 goals tonight. This is about alignment. I want you to decide that you are going to commit to yourself that you will not quit when it gets difficult. You want to create one word to describe what you are releasing in this season, one word to describe how you want to move next year. You can decide. Let me know in the chat. What are you releasing? Procrastination, definitely. Gotta release that procrastination. Overthinking. Thank you. That is a good one. Yes, we gotta release procrastination. We gotta release overthinking. Doubt, definitely. Thank you. We've got to release the doubt. Fear, no more fear. We're moving into a season where we are confident in ourselves and confident in the abilities we have to achieve the things we desire to achieve. Not being perfect, but having progress each day showing up, daily doing the work. And in doing that, we're moving with intention. So releasing the overthinking, releasing the fear, releasing the doubt, releasing the procrastination, moving with intention to achieve our wins. Now let's talk about the one word to describe how we want to move next year. Move with confidence, move with joy, move with peace, move with authority, move with agency. Know that each day we are showing up and getting closer to our wins, moving with excitement for the work we get to do. That's what it's about. Thank you for sharing in the chat. When we decide to show up, we decide to commit to ourselves and get our wins. No longer delaying what we know is inevitable, and that's us achieving our goals because we're believing, we're doing the work. This year allowed for us to strip away the facade, to see things for what they really are, to make the changes, to show up, to do the work even when it was difficult, even when it was messy, even when we felt as if we couldn't. We still did because we believe in ourselves. So as we close this year, you got to give yourself credit, my friend. You survived everything that tried to get you off course, that tried to frustrate you, that tried to get you off your game. You survived it. And so that is something to be grateful for. That is something to be thankful for because you showed up and you showed yourself that your goals matter. And so this is the opportunity for you to commit again for another year. You are committing to go forward, to be excited, to continue to learn, to continue to be teachable, to continue to stay open to the possibilities of your dreams coming to reality. This year, our vision was big. Next year, our vision is bigger because we know that each day we decide to show up, amazing things can happen. Even in the midst of storms, even in the midst of so many difficulties and heartaches, we can choose to give. We can choose to have hope. Find your way to be a light in your community. Show up and give and be intentional. This Sunday is a beautiful time. Take some time today before you lay your head to rest. Give thanks for all the things you've been able to accomplish. Be grateful for this time, for this day, for this moment. Because as you move forward, you are moving with great intention. You are showing up. You are right where you need to be. You are not behind. Everything that you were able to accomplish this year, it's only proof of your ability to do great things. You are prepared. You are ready. Your skin has shed. You made room for the strength you are stepping into. And so it's time for you to show up and go deeper. Come join the Win Collective with me, where we are building a community of goal getters, a community of people who are showing up and doing the work, even when it's difficult, even when it's tough, even when they want to give up. They continue to keep moving. They continue to find strength in community. This is where we go far together. You can go alone, but if you want longevity, you want to go in a community with people who are building and growing together. And that's what the Win Collective is all about. I started the Win Collective this year on school because I know so many of you has asked me for a deeper connection where we can show up and be intentional. So showing up on Sunday evenings is one of the ways I'm committed to let you know that you can achieve your goals. If you want to go deeper into this transition, this is exactly the work that we're doing inside the Win Collective and through 90 Day Wins coaching. Reflection first, then intentional movement. Come join us. This next season is not meant to be walked alone. It's meant to be shared and experience with a community that is going to support you, that is going to help you, that is going to tell you that you can do it, that is going to be along the journey with you when you're stretching for those big goals, because we are believing for great things. This year was preparation for next year's wins, for next year's achievements. We're moving, we are in motion, and we are building with great momentum. So we're just getting started. We locked in these last 3 months, and now it's time to bear the fruit of our harvest as we continue our journey this next season. 90 Day Wins. I'm Coach Sandy B, and we are committed to win together. So come on, my friends, decide today that you are building your future with great momentum. You are taking action. Your vision is bright. We are in the vision season. It's time to create that vision that you want for your future. Don't be afraid to show up differently, to move with great intention, to let go of what no longer serves you in anticipation of the abundance that's coming your way. Get your wins, goal getter. I'm Coach Sandy B, and I invite you to listen to the 90 Day Wins podcast. This year, we did some amazing things. I was able to achieve a spectacular goal of interviewing over 50 people this year. Exciting year, this fifth year of the 90 Day Wins podcast. We are just getting started, and this season is continuing into 2026, where we are exploring with amazing entrepreneurs how we stay focused in this season. How are you staying committed to achieving your goal? We have the Entrepreneur of Excellence series with the Every Dot Black community, as well as our Women of Influence series, because I'm committed to let you know that you can achieve those goals. And I am talking to entrepreneurs and women and men who are showing up with great intention, doing their work, creators, doctors, lawyers, filmmakers, people of all walks of life who are committed to show up and doing the work and let you know that you too, my friend, can achieve your goals every 90 days. So come on the journey with us. Let's win together as we close out this year. Know that we are just getting started. Our goals matter. This year is a year for action, not waiting. Passion must be paired with direction. So you must make sure as we create this amazing energy, it is going to reward us for clarity. So if you don't choose a direction, you'll burn energy running in circles, and you don't have time to run in circles. This season requires both your wisdom and your motion. So let's win together, goal getters. Let's show up and let's show out for our wins. This year taught us discernment, and next year requires our commitment. Are you committed to your wins every 90 days? Because I'm committed to help you on your journey to achieve your wins. Remember, We win together. So show up with intention, do the work, and join the WIN community today on school, the WIN Collective community. I'm Coach Sandy B, and we are getting our wins every 90 days. So come on and be a part of this community where we learn and grow together. Listen to the 90 Day Wins podcast and decide each day that you can choose to win. Show up, goal getters, and get your wins. We're doing it together.